So before Prüvit, my wife and I were traveling. My wife's a Marine, and we were out in North Carolina, and she challenged me. She basically told me I underachieve every single day as a health and fitness professional that's passionate about the human body, passionate about helping others. We weren't making the impact in the lives that we wanted to make. I knew that being in ketosis was extremely important, something that I personally have been doing through a diet for nearly 20 years because of my broken down body as a former athlete, as a former Marine. My body wasn't operating like it was when I was 20. I was struggling to get up off the floor. My joints were let's just use the word achy and not strong, and I didn't feel like the same athlete that I always was. And so I knew this being in ketosis was a benefit to me through this extreme diet that I did. But I also knew that this message needed to be shared to the world, and we need to be able to help others feel the same amazing feeling that I was able to accomplish through this strict diet. And it was frustrating for my wife and I because we weren't accomplishing our financial goals. We weren't able to make the impact in people's lives that we wanted to make. And ultimately, it was kind of like we were just trading time for money. And it was an interesting time before Prüvit because we weren't living the life we'd always dreamt of living, but yet we were doing things we were passionate about. So we were in this conundrum of a time in our lives, and we were really looking for an answer to be fulfilled in every element of our life. So when I got the first sample, I knew very quickly that this was going to be something pretty magnificent. I actually felt the difference in the very first sample, but that wasn't the thing that ultimately got me the most excited about this conversation. There was two other things. One, the opportunity to play a role in bringing something to the world that's never been done before, bringing something to the world that can impact a tremendous amount of lives. But it was really my mom's story. It was my mom who had a hard time playing with my son when he was born, when she tried the product, and I saw her ride her bike, motor yard, and clean out her garage. When I saw her get on her hands and knees and chase my son around the house, that was the day I knew that I had an obligation and a responsibility to share this at a much higher level. That was also the day when I realized that there's a huge opportunity here that I wasn't really taking advantage of. There was an opportunity financially for my family and I to take a big step in our future and ultimately go out and help those millions of people that we wanted to help. And so since Prüvit, we've now helped hundreds of thousands of people completely change their lives, live a better quality of life. And my wife and I both are proud to say that we actually work remotely. We work from home, we work from coffee shops, we work globally, we travel a lot. We travel with our family all over the world. We get to experience opportunities and experience things that most people just don't get a chance to because Prüvit has provided us a platform to win when our back was against the wall, when we didn't have the time or the resources or maybe even the know-how to get a product out into the world. It gave us the opportunity to do that. And its greatest thing about it is it gave us mentorship and leadership and guidance throughout the entire process. So we didn't have to be business experts. We didn't have to be a product expert. We didn't have to know all this information. We just had to follow the process, stay excited, and share this conversation and be really coachable, teachable, leadable. And it's given us an opportunity now to not only change our lives, but give us an opportunity to change a lot of other families' lives financially and within their own health of their family, which is probably the biggest reward for being part of this community is the people that we've impacted. My name is Dustin Schaffer, and I prove it every single day.